All right, so here are my top 5 landing destinations for Odell Beckham Jr. since he's been released from the Cleveland Browns. First, let me start off by saying that it's about doggone time. It wasn't a great marriage between Cleveland and Odell, so I think this was the best decision for both sides. But now that that's old news, now that that's behind us, where does OBJ go from here? I believe that there are 5 good teams, 5 ideal landing destinations that could benefit both Odell as well as the football team that scoops him up. Let's get right into it. Number 5, going with the home team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, we already loaded. We don't need Odell Beckham. But Odell Beckham could be of the mindset of, listen, I'm trying to get in the playoffs. I'm trying to make a legit, serious playoff run. I'm trying to have a legit quarterback who can give me the ball. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if that's what Odell is looking for, fits that desire. The question is, well, where does Odell Beckham fit in with Tampa Bay? We got AB when he comes back and he's healthy. We got Mike Evans. We have Chris Godwin. And I believe he could be that player that comes right alongside that. Tom Brady is throwing the ball anywhere from 40 to 50 times a game. He's throwing the ball anywhere from 40 to 50 times a game. He's completing anywhere between 27 and 35 completions per game. Man, trust me, there are enough balls to go around. So if that is your mindset, then you don't really know how high-flying a lot of these offenses are. He could definitely go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he could fit in. Now, he will not be a primary target, a primary receiver. I see him being who we thought AB would be originally, but AB is clearly showing that he can be a number 1 target. Of course, if he's looking to get, 8, 10 targets a game, 7, 8 catches a game, every single game, then this is not the team for him. But if he's looking to play a big-time role on a championship team, then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is definitely an option. But out of all of these teams, I think it's the worst option. Number 4. I got a number 4, but I think it's one of the best options for Odell Beckham Jr., and that is the Los Angeles Chargers, the LA Chargers. The Chargers, I believe, will be a great fit for Odell Beckham Jr. You got a young quarterback who is a good quarterback, unlike Baker Mayfield, who I think is a project quarterback. Justin Herbert is a legit good young quarterback. He can throw the ball. He can throw the ball on the run. He's accurate. He can throw the ball downfield. They have Keenan Allen, but trust me, they could definitely fit and benefit from Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. will be a focal point of the offense along with Keenan Allen and Patrick and all the other guys that they have over there. But Odell and Keenan will be your 2 primary wide receivers. We're talking about a team who I believe it can be considered as a dark horse candidate to be an AFC representative. And I believe this would be a move in the right direction for both squads. This also might be a situation where Odell Beckham can look to signing semi-long term because of the youth that they have over there. And it's a good football team on both sides of the ball. I believe Odell Beckham comes in day one, makes an impact, and helps that team go far in the playoffs, or at least go further than what they may be capable of going already. Number 3, who, I think everybody has this team on the list without question, and that is the Los Angeles Rams. I don't know the type of person Odell Beckham is because I don't know him personally, but just by looking at, different things that he's done since his time in the league, it looks like he loves the limelight. I mean, what better place to go than from New York to Cleveland to L.A.? I mean, Odell Beckham looks like a guy that would love to play in L.A., and if it came down to it, Rams or Chargers in L.A., I would choose the Rams. I'm pretty sure he would choose the Rams as well. I would choose the Rams mainly because of Sean McVay. But I would have a few question marks because, Deshaun and OBJ aren't the same player, but they're kind of similar. They can stretch the defense. You weren't really able to fit the ball in with Deshaun. how do I know you're going to be able to fit me in? That's what I'm asking him if I'm Odell Beckham Jr. But if the deal is on the table, if the offer is there and it makes sense, you have to go. They just signed Von Miller. Heck of a team. Hell of an offense. Yeah, if I'm Odell Beckham, I would definitely consider signing with the Rams. Where do you fit in? Cooper Kupp's still going to get the lion's share of the targets. I believe that Odell Beckham Jr. clearly steps in and eventually becomes a solidified number 2 option. He's a better wide receiver than Woods, much better wide receiver than Woods. So I believe that you go to that squad, you're going to get your balls, you're going to get your catches. Almost every team mentioned on this list is a better fit if Odell Beckham is looking to get his balls, his catches, and his yards than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If he's looking to win, I believe the Bucs and the Rams are the 2 teams that he needs to be really keyed and zeroed in on. Number 2, the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers, I mean, you line him up with Devin Adams. I mean, Devontae Adams, I mean, what more can we say? You finally give Aaron Rodgers and all these Aaron Rodgers fanboys, you eliminate all the excuses that Aaron Rodgers doesn't have, the weapons of somebody else, But you put him with Green Bay, with Aaron Rodgers, the weapons debate is killed. It's hushed, it's silenced. Odell Beckham comes in. He's clearly a better wide receiver than anybody else, better than Valdez-Scantling, better than Lazard. He'll be right behind Adams. I believe he can come in immediately and play a significant role. He will simply just stretch the field like he would do for any offense, but specifically with Aaron Rodgers. Just imagine the superstar ESPN top 10 plays that Aaron Rodgers and Odell Beckham would be able to create if they teamed up together. Whatever NFC team Odell Beckham Jr. goes to, the rest of the NFC is in trouble. That leads us to number 1. The number 1 team, the number 1 landing destination, in my opinion, the perfect fit for Odell Beckham Jr. is the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens. And, Baltimore Ravens fans are already going crazy on Twitter trying to persuade Odell Beckham Jr. to come. But I believe that this would be the best fit for Odell Beckham, and it will be best for the NFL. Definitely one of the best decisions that the Ravens can make since they signed or drafted Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the only quarterback on this list who does not have a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Tampa Bay, you got 3 of them. Chargers, you got Keenan Allen. Rams, you got Cooper Kupp. Green Bay, you have Adams. Baltimore, their best wide receiver is not even a wide receiver. Their best wide receiver is a tight end, Andrews. Sammy Watkins is up and down. Hollywood Brown has the speed, but he doesn't have the hands. You put Lamar Jackson, the way he's able to extend plays with OBJ, and I mean, if OBJ is with the quarterback who can extend plays and has the accuracy and the will to win like a Lamar Jackson, look out. This, in my opinion, will put the Baltimore Ravens in the driver's seat for AFC supremacy for not just this year, but for years to come, especially if they're able to make a long-term deal out of that signing if it happens. But y'all let me know in the comments, how do y'all feel? Where is OBJ going? I got OBJ, the best landing destination, as the Baltimore Ravens. I'll holler at you.